Hello fellow Fae friends, this is Garden Fairy. Welcome to my channel, whether you've been here or not before. If you like my content, please, pardon me, hit that subscribe and like button down below. It really helps me out. And, well, we'll get on with the video. In the last video, we ended up pretty far away from here. And because we're over encumbered and we can't give Faendal anything else, I told you I would wait until after we got over this way before I started the video. When we were almost here, like midway point between the guard's watchtower that we fought the dragon at to Whiterun, we ended up getting summoned by the Greybeards. And we also ended up running into the Khajiit caravan as they were walking. Normally here, they would be camped out right here because for some reason the Khajiit are not really welcome in the major cities, although we are able to play a Khajiit. So we'll have to wait and see how that ends up being once we hit there. So at this point in time, even though we are over encumbered, what we are doing is we are heading our way inside the walls of Whiterun. And once we get in here, I'm going to take practically everything from Faendal, and we're going to go ahead and sell 90% of what we have on us, roughly. And this will make it to where we end up building our gold up even more. The approach that I am taking with this character is slightly different than what I normally do. If you've seen my channel, you have noticed that. And yes, even though I'm a gamer and a YouTuber with the videos, especially with this Play With Me series, and you know, even though we've had to start that over, I do tend to also watch gaming videos, and I love to watch those on games that I've been playing or games that I'm interested in. Probably within the next few days or so, I will be starting on Assassin's Creed Ezio's story. I love Assassin's Creed. I love the mythology and the history that is represented in it. I love the twists that they put in it. And for me, it's a really, really good game, and it helps me in a lot of different ways as well. So,
look, you've already been told you're not allowed here. Turn around
once
and
we
go back
get
the way you
there,
came.
We're causing no trouble. All we ask is to look for her.
I don't care what you're doing. After what happened, you're lucky I don't toss you in jail. Now get lost.
We will be back. This is not over. I'm right behind you. What do you want me to carry?
Alright. We're gonna take all the hunting bows. I'm gonna take those. Surprisingly, he doesn't have any... He doesn't have any arrows. I'm gonna have to make sure he has some. Alright, he's got the frostbite venom. He's got those. Actually, I will go ahead and we'll give him 12 iron arrows. Oops. It'll be fine. We'll give him 12 of those, and we'll go back up here. Give him 12 of those. Now we're going to have him hold on to the ingot or the dragon parts. And the wolf pelts.
You there, then. We're looking for someone in Whiterun. We will pay good money for information.
Alakir warrior. Who are you looking for?
A woman, a foreigner in these lands. Redguard, like us. She is likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun, so we will be in Rorikstead if you learn anything.
Why are you looking for this person?
It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. She cannot hide from us forever.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the best blacksmith in Whiterun. Jorland Greymang's got that honor. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance.
What have you got for
Take
sale?
a look.
Check out her weapons. I'll go ahead and take those. Alright, now 10, 10.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
Okay.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim, I know. But stay strong, and men will come to respect you, and maybe even fear
Life's hard enough with all these men propositioning me. But that bard is the worst.
Someone giving you trouble?
That bard Mikhail is begging for a dagger up against his throat, the way he goes on about me. I heard him boasting at the Bannered Mare, saying he'll conquer me as a true Nord conquers any harsh beast. Huh.
What if I talk to Mikhail?
If you want to try, go right ahead. I don't think anything will get through that thick skull of his, though.
You get a lot of attention from men?
You've got no idea. Half the men in Whiterun have proposed to me. Some were even single. They'll never understand. No amount of flowers or honeyed words are going to change my mind. Right now, all that matters is my daughter Mila. No man's going to get between me and my little girl.
Pardon me. I love the fact that they make
Remember,
strong women
fresh
in
fruit
here.
and vegetables every day.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the Bannered Mare from Hulda.
You're looking to become a merchant.
Before my ma and Da passed, I told them that one day, I'd become the best trader in Skyrim. I met one of the caravan leaders, Madran. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's tusk. Easier said than done.
Maybe I can help you.
You'd do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future?
What do you know of the Khajiit?
About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful.
You mentioned trading caravans?
Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them.
Why not?
Reputation, mostly. A lot of Khajiit turn to smuggling and thievery to get by. A few bad apples spoil the bunch. You know how it is.
Let me guess. They're saying it's because of this trouble.
Farewell.
I ain't done.
Now we're gonna go in and take care of this bard.
Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire and I'll send someone over.
I'm a bard by trade. Perhaps you've heard of me.
You need to leave Carletta Valentia alone.
Carlotta put you up to this, didn't she? I'm sorry, but that fiery widow is mine. She just doesn't know it yet.
She's not yours. Stop this nonsense. Maybe we can come to an understanding. Leave her alone, or else. Fine. Forget I asked. I'm gonna go with, she's not yours. Stop this nonsense.
What did you just say?
Always do.
All I heard was a sound of jealousy.
Leave her alone,
I don't
or
have to
else.
take that from you. Never should have come here. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Get her! No! Septum's on the big one.
Don't let her get away with
Fight!
this!
Fight!
You know how to throw a punch, I'll give you that.
Who taught you to fight? Keep those hands up.
Get her!
Come on. Frozen.
Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on!
You leave Carlotta alone, or this gets worse.
Come on, she's not so
On my honor, Carlotta won't have to worry about me ever again.
Pardon me.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? You don't really know a woman till you had a strong drink and a fist fight with her.
At some point, I will go in and brawl with her. And end up making 100 gold.
It's not easy being a woman in Skyrim, I know.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale. Straight from the fields and orchards of Whiterun to your table.
Mikhail won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? You convinced that lute player to stop chasing me? I'd thank the gods, but I'll settle for thanking you. Here's some coin for your help. Remember, fresh fruit and vegetables every day.
Against its own!
By Izmir, you did it! You killed the dragon.
Rise up! Rise up!
Okay, now we're going to head all the way up here.
Good. I serve Jarl Balgruuf as steward.
I have a sword for you. From your daughter?
From Adrian? Ah, this must be that weapon for the Jarl. Poor girl. So eager to prove herself. I'll present it to Balgruuf when his mood is agreeable. Thank you. Please, take these few coins for services rendered.
Is there anything you need from me?
Of course. It's all in this note.
You heard the summons.
Divines bless you. May the ground you walk quake as you pass.
Okay. Steward's note. Freyaah, I apologize for the secrecy, but I'd rather not speak about this in front of the Jarl. In the event the information I received isn't credible. He has enough on his plate as it is. You see, earlier last week I received a tip from an unnamed source regarding a potential assassination plot on the Jarl. Now, while we take all threats seriously, it's difficult to know just how credible this source is. And with everything that's happened as of late, I don't have time to investigate this myself. That's why I'd like you to head to Arcadia's Cauldron and check their ledger for any suspicious purchases. In particular, poisons. I've asked Arcadia to leave you a copy on her counter. Look it over. Find out who purchased bottles over the last few days and confirm their reasons are legitimate. In the meantime, I'll have our cooks check every piece of food, bottle of mead, and leftover breadcrumb, just to be sure nothing is tainted. If your investigation turns up nothing, then I'll know the information I received is false and the Jarl is safe for the time being. If not, I hope someone of your reputation can take care of the situation swiftly.
Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
We were just
what
talking
happened
about
at the watchtower?
My brother needs a
Was
word.
the dragon there?
The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon. Turns out I may be something called Dragonborn. I killed the dragon. I think I deserve a reward. The watchtower was destroyed, but we killed the dragon.
I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
Turns out I may be something called Dragonborn.
Dragonborn? What do you know about the Dragonborn?
When the dragon died, I absorbed some kind of power from it.
So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Greybeards?
Masters of the Way of the Voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world.
What do these Greybeards want with me?
The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely gifted in the voice. The ability to focus your vital essence into a thum, or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Hrothgar. This hasn't happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tiber Septim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rungar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, what, Dragonborn.
Nord nonsense? Why, you puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred traditions that go back to the founding of the First Empire.
Hrongar, don't be so hard on Avenici.
I meant no disrespect, of course. It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeards' business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you know? To climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that? High Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you. You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl, and this weapon from my armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify my guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble, now would we? We are honored to have you as Thane of our city, Dragonborn. Back to business, Proventus. We still have a city to defend.
Yes, my lord.
Alright, now we're going to see what weapon we were given. The Axe of Whiterun. So we'll equip that.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
Come to Dragon's Reach. It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
What's it mean to be Dragonborn?
I don't know much. Only the old tales about the ancient heroes who would use the voice to defeat the enemies of Skyrim. They say the emperors used to be Dragonborn, but that all ended when Martin died during the Oblivion Crisis. The Greybeards can tell you much more than I can. They're the masters of the Way of the Voice, and taught Tiber Septim himself.
What do you know about shouts?
Well, I only know what I've heard in the old tales. Shouting is an ancient form of magic, the use of one's voice to project their power. If you can shout, you need to go see the Greybeards. They'll know what to do.
We sent half our guards to aid the legions.
How do you enchant weapons and armor?
Ah, student of the craft. You'll need to start by learning an enchantment. Take an enchanted weapon or piece of armor, then use the arcane enchanter to learn its secrets. The item is destroyed in the process, so be wary. Once you know an enchantment, you'll need a filled soul gem and something to enchant. You'll use the arcane enchanter for that too. Of course, I have everything you need for sale if you have the coin.
Are you the only wizard in Whiterun?
I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
I'll deliver the frost salts for you.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
Where can I learn more about magic?
A prospective student, are you? Well, I'm afraid I'm not much good at teaching. You should try your luck at the College of Winterhold.
Do you owe allegiance to the Imperials?
If I said that was a tedious question, would you be smart enough to know what I meant? Probably not. As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
One of the new servants?
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Have you encountered any dragons?
Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be.
What are the duties of a court wizard?
I'll put it simply, so you'll understand. I advise the Jarl in matters of magic. If the Hold is faced with any threats or mysteries of a magical nature, I am called upon to explain things and suggest a course of action. Hopefully that answer will satisfy you. Good day.
Absurd that you can't cook good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's passions of late. Me, I prefer my books and my spells.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
I'm a Thane? What does that mean?
The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the Hold. A hero. The title of Thane is an honor, a gift for your service. Guards will know to look the other way if you tell them who you are.
Pardon me. What does a housecarl do?
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. Until next time.
There's been talk amongst the...
When the Empire surrendered to the All-Fairy Dominion, they shamed us all.
Alright. Now what we're going to do...
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks. They'll get what's coming.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn the merchant's trade.
You're the best. Can you be my mother? Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart. All right, then.
Give her a gold key. And we're going to go down to Arcadia's Cauldron.
How goes the begging?
And we're going to look for some
That's
frost salt.
right. Mock the town
not
beggar
frost
like
salt.
everyone.
Fire salts.
Take a good look around.
And
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it stored away.
Ice Wraith tea.
You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
I have some frost salts for you. From Farengar.
Ah, splendid, splendid. It's for a special brew I'm working on. A love elixir like none other. Maybe I'll test it on Farengar first. Oh, but I suppose you expect some compensation. Here. These potions should suffice.
What have you got for sale?
So you're interested in my potions and ingredients?
definitely want the Daedra Heart. Alright. Now here's what we're going to do. I do this every single time I play and I get up to where I have a decent amount of gold. I'm going to buy all the ingredients. Every single one of them. Oh. All right.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Now I'm going to change my view.
What do you need, my friend? You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
Alright. Now let's see. Come on. Minor healing. Up.
Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that.
Oh.
Come on, Fangdal. Oh yeah. Use the alchemy lab. Oh shoot, not yet.
You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content.
Alright, down to the ingredients. All the way up.
I offer remedies for ailments both common and rare. Do let me know if I can be of service. Interesting mixture. Experimenting. You'll improve with practice. You'll find tonics, salves, poultices, and potions on my shelves. Browse to your heart's content. You look rather pale. Could be ataxia. It's quite a problem back home in Cyrodiil.
Is why I suggest bringing up the
I sell cures for all ills, and I'll be happy to serve
alchemy
you.
stuff. Now, every single one of those potions.
If there's anything I can help you with, you have
we
but to
can
ask.
sell as soon as I figure out where she is. There she is.
Pardon me, but do I detect a case of the rattles? I've got something for that.
What have you got for sale?
Ah, so you're an alchemist then.
Alright, potions. Have a little bit more than what we did before.
Come back anytime if you need a remedy.
Over this way. We're going to go back to our map. We're going to fast travel to Golden Hills Plantation, and we are going to finish that line of quest, or I should say that quest line. And by finishing the quest line, Alright. Now that we are here, check this. I believe... Wait a minute. I have to go on this. Find out what happened to Rin. That needs to show on the map. Come on. Guessing I'm going to need to go to Rorikstead because it's not showing me pardon me.
What do you want, Lizard?
Can I buy your goat?
Of course.
Here's my offer. 200 gold.
For that price? Sure.
Hey there, buddy. Wanna come with me? Wait for me in the city. Whiterun. Alright, I will be back. Hi, baby. Alright, come on, guys. I don't know. Come on, let's go! Now! what we're gonna end up doing for the last couple of minutes is we're gonna go in and see if we can find some information on the...
Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened.
Okay, that's Rorik's manor.
What could it mean? The return of the Dragonborn?
Ah, there it is.
Do you have news of our quarry?
If you
My
need
father,
a meal or
Ralph,
room,
manages
I've
the
got
inn.
both.
He used to be a soldier, but he left that life behind. You look like you've seen your share of adventure. I envy you that. In fact, maybe you can help me with something.
What is it that you need?
I want to be an adventurer like you. My father says I can't. He says he needs me to stay here and work the farm. And even if he did let me be an adventurer, we couldn't afford to buy armor. His name is Mralki, and he's the innkeeper here. I hope you could change his mind.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. I can't stand the thought of being trapped in this village for the rest of my days.
I only take real coin here. No handouts and no bartering. That fool son of mine, Eric, wants to be an adventurer. He's a good-natured lad, but he's got no idea how dangerous the world really is.
I'd like to talk to you about your son.
My son? Eric? What about him? Did something happen? Is he all right?
You should let your son choose the life he wants.
But the world is a dangerous place. Eric has no idea what he's getting himself into. What's more, he's got no armor. I'll have to save up the money for it.
Here, use this gold to buy some armor.
You would give your own coin to help my son? I'm moved by your compassion. Your kind deed will not go unrewarded, my friend. Tell Eric I've changed my mind and will visit Whiterun soon to fit him for armor. If you need a meal or room, I've got both.
What have you got for sale?
Sate that appetite, huh?
Cooked beef. Alright. Unfortunately, that's all we have time for this video. I apologize for the interruptions, but my family does come first no matter what I'm doing. Remember that it is okay to game, it's okay to be a gamer. Just don't let it take over your life. Happy gaming!